So let's go on a little walk. About 10:30 at night. Just come for a walk through this graveyard with me and see if we can pick anything up.
What tools have you got with you today?
I have got my EMF reader with me today. That's the only tool I've brought with me. And that's the front part of this graveyard. Is quite an old part of the graveyard, as you can see. This is the old part. So let's have a look. Let's have a slow move around.
Just turn your light off a minute. I just want to see what this torch does. Yeah, I think that's alright without that on.
No, it isn't for distance. Turn yours off. Let's just have a slow walk around, keeping our eyes peeled. See if there's anything that we can see. Well, there's a couple of houses that back onto here, so we do have to speak quietly, as we don't want to disturb people. So slowly around we'll go, keeping our eyes peeled at all times. I've got my torch on as well as the light on the phone, but I don't want to be pointing my torch up when we're near the houses. Go around onto this other side. Now, I have heard stories about this graveyard. I'm not 100% sure that they're true, but I have heard stories that it's quite haunted. People have seen spirits. One of a little boy that's meant to play around the front of the church. So we're slowly coming up the path now to where the front entrance of the church is. So hopefully, if this little boy's about, he might show himself to us. We'll just slowly walk around. You can see the church. We're just coming up now to the front entrance of the church. Again, keeping our eyes peeled for what's going on around us. We're now at the front of the church. This is where the little boy is meant to play around. I mean, I haven't looked at the names or ages of any of these headstones. Obviously, I can't do it in the dark.
Let's just stand still and just have a...
But we can come back here at another time during the day and we can have a look at some of the names and dates on some of these stones. And just walk up to this side bit.
I'm just concerned that I've not got the camera setting right. Like, I just feel like the camera focus is going in and out, so maybe next time I'll adjust it and see.
Right, we just need to be quiet now because we're backing onto somebody's bungalow here. And I don't think we can get down that bit. No, we can't. I don't know what you're saying.
Get the reader out now.
So, I'm thinking maybe if we did an EMF reading on our EMF meter and see if we can pick anything up with this.
Let's just have a look at it.
This is the EMF meter, so you just switch it on like that.
And how do we know we've got a reading? What happens?
So at the moment it's green.
Yeah.
If any spirits want to try and communicate with us, you'll see the lights will start to flash different colours. Normally goes up to the second or the last red. At the first, it normally goes up to the first or the last red, depending on the strength of the communication that we've got.
Right, let's try and get something then.
So let's just, again, just slowly keeping our eye on the meter.
I'm going to slow down then.
If anybody wants to come and say hello, come and...
I think I've just seen an orb. No, I think it's the light off that.
Anybody wants to come and say
Yeah, it's
hello?
definitely the light off that.
Come and have a touch of this meter. We'll move these lights on this meter. Let us see. We're not here to hurt anybody.
I'll tell you what, it is spooky though, dear. If that thing goes off, I'm gonna, let's just say, be a little bit scared.
We're just here to prove to all those doubters that there actually is life after death. I mean, I don't know if we can get up this way, but we'll have a try. And this is a really old part of the cemetery.
Should we just stand still here for a little bit and see what happens?
Yep. Well, maybe let's just pop our reader down. Let's pop it there. So it's not in my hand. And we'll just take a step back.
I don't want to step on any grave, so to speak.
We're not here to be disrespectful. And we're not here to hurt any spirit or cause harm. But if anybody here would like to communicate with us, please feel free to do so. Just come and make them lights move. Let us prove to all them doubters that there actually is life after death.
I mean, you're determined to prove it at some point, aren't you? You know, we will.
Oh yes, most definitely.
You know, that's the aim, is to prove it. It might take weeks, it might take months, it might take years. But
I've just heard movement from behind us.
do you think it was a bird?
I'm not sure.
Let's just walk a little bit further away from this thing again and then turn
Let's
around.
come back up here a bit. And I don't think it was a bird because it was the crunching of a leaf underfoot.
I just want to apologise for any of the footage that looks like it's a little bit sort of blurred.
There's our EMF reader over there still.
Right, let's have a walk up to it.
Nothing's changed on it as of yet. Maybe we should just have a little sit here and... Can you see the EMF reader from here? If we have a little... Can you see it on the... Are we too far?
You can just see the...
If anybody wants to communicate, feel free to touch the EMF
I just see
reader.
it. Did something just go on that then?
I'm not sure.
Oh no, it looked like it through the camera.
Feel free to communicate with the EMF reader.
Right, let's have a slow walk up. And then...
Let me get back on the path. nobody wants to communicate with us tonight. I don't know if we could maybe just move along somewhere else, or if people are getting bored of watching already. You know, some people like to see movement straight away, but some days you don't get it and some days you do.
Right, so should we call that a wrap?
But yeah, we'll call this a wrap, and we will most definitely come here again, and hopefully, I mean, there is a lot more of this graveyard to see. It's quite a big graveyard, and hopefully we will get some kind of communication or a sighting. Hopefully the little boy that normally plays around the doors will show himself to us, which would be really good. And I've just heard it again, that same noise from behind, which is coming from the front of the church.
See what I mean with it going in and out like it? We'll just need to sort that out. What does that torch do anyway?
This is just an ordinary
that
torch,
ordinary one.
But next time we come, I will bring my ultraviolet light torch, which is good for
Right, is that it then?
showing things. Yeah, so that's a wrap. And I hope you've enjoyed watching, and hopefully you'll see us again soon. Please remember to subscribe and like. Thank you very much.